Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
Here's with the video for this Sunday, September the 15th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray, and it's hot. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So morning clouds on Saturday actually help keep temperatures down. These are Saturday highs across the state. 92 in Birmingham, 91 Anniston and Gadsden, 96 in Tuscaloosa. It was only 89 in Bessemer. Only 89, that's a relative term. 97 in Marion, 101 Andalusia Knob. I haven't been watching that station's information over the summer, so I'm not sure if it's a little biased high, but quite possible. And more heat will continue. The other story is the worsening drought. Shelby County, sort of the epicenter for the central Alabama part of the drought, but now around 8% of the state in full drought conditions, and severe drought conditions now in about 1% of the state. So mostly there. Central Shelby County, also down in the southeastern part of Alabama, in the Wiregrass region, down near Dothan, some other severe drought in effect. And it's not going to get any better. This is the 3-kilometer NAM. You can see this ridge of high pressure to the west, sort of troughing over the eastern United States. That ridge sort of builds over us over the next several days, and that means more hot and dry conditions for us here in central Alabama. Now, Hurricane Umberto is about 190 miles east of Merritt Island, Florida, or about 190 miles east of Cape Canaveral this morning. Top winds 70 miles an hour, so turning now to the north, and then gradually will turn. Well, really, it'll turn sharply to the northeast over the next couple of days. The threat is to Bermuda. That's what we're going to be watching. This is Bermuda here. The possibility of a landfalling or close to it, Category 2 hurricane on Wednesday over that beautiful island nation. Of course, the Bahamas still reeling from Hurricane Dorian, the northwestern part of the Bahamas at least. And the good news is Umberto is moving away from that area at this point. Here's the 3-kilometer NAM precipitation. Look, Alabama just high and dry through Tuesday. Large disturbance, really not a disturbance, an upper level low. Lots of disturbed weather associated with it. We'll move into the Texas Gulf Coast the next couple of days. The National Hurricane Center puts a chance of that developing at very small. Disturbance over the central Atlantic, a little more interesting. 60% chance that it becomes a tropical cyclone, and of course Umberto moving out to the northeast. This is, we've already talked about Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Hot temperatures, highs middle and upper 90s. Occasional 100 thrown in. Overnight lows going to be right around 70 degrees. Going to be quite uncomfortable. But we'll fast forward to Wednesday. Look at the European, Alabama high and dry. Umberto moving off to the northeast. This is Thursday. Tropical wave moving through. You could see a shower over West Alabama. Don't put too much stock in that. Active weather over the eastern Pacific. That's where the Madden-Julian Oscillation upward pulse is located right now. It'll move into the Atlantic over the next couple of weeks, and as that happens, the chance tropical development becomes better. And the disturbances will certainly be out there, but generally the models indicate that anything that happens is going to stay out over the water. This is Friday, continued hot, lower, middle 90s. Not good news for the college football games on Saturday. The system continues, the same weather continues into Saturday. There's Saturday right there. Alabama high and dry. Sunday more of the same. These are temperatures off the European. Predicting that same middle and upper 90s type situation. Maybe 100 on Tuesday in a few spots. 99 on Wednesday. A little backdoor dry cold front really kind of helped along by Umberto and the trough over the eastern United States. It picks it up. Puts us back to near 90 for highs, overnight lows around 70. Then by the weekend we see a little bit drier air we might actually see some morning lows in the middle and upper 60s, and that would be quite nice. Now, when is it going to rain again? That's the big question. Tuesday the 24th, front sinking down into Alabama. Maybe that's a chance. Looks like some disturbed weather over the western Caribbean. Maybe that'll be interesting. Moving ahead to Saturday the 28th into the period. Looks like maybe a disturbance, maybe that activity over the western Caribbean becomes a depression that moves up into the central Gulf. That's just one output from one model. But we can dream, can't we? But moisture moving up into Alabama would be very beneficial. Now, the European doesn't see that yet, not out that far on the control. But on the 45-day, weeklies from the European, just not hopeful for Alabama. Not putting much stock in that possibility of a Gulf disturbance or moisture from the Gulf, and only calling for around a quarter to half inch of rain across Alabama over the next 45 days. That's all the way out to the end of October. Of course, this is we are moving into our drier period. And we're not really far behind in the rainfall department. And the good news is our reservoirs, at least for the Birmingham Metro, are not in bad shape. I think Lake Purdy's around 75%, Inland Lake around 81%. So hopefully nothing like a few years ago when we had a flash drought in the fall and all kind of fires, and of course the terrible fires in Gatlinburg. But this is concerning and getting worse as we go through time. Well, that's your weather video for this Sunday, the 15th of September. James will be back with 2-a-days tomorrow. Of course, you'll find notes on the blog. A complete forecast update will be updating Umberto throughout the day today and through its lifestyle, especially through its lifetime, especially as it approaches Bermuda at midweek. And the storm could get interesting at some point. No effects on the United States, but we'll keep a close eye on it and any other tropical systems that develop over the next few weeks. So until next Sunday, when I'll be back with the video, I hope you have a great week. And as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky, because you'll always have something fun to look at.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.